In a world where speed decides everything, there is only one law. Every key you touch gives you +1 speed. 15 stages, 15 levels of pure chaos, each one harder, each one crazier than the last. And if you're not fast enough, you get left behind. No cap.
Okay, wait. Bro, I gotta say this real quick before we start. I'm a complete Roblox noob. 0 experience. And the best parts? I have 0 Robux on my account. Nothing. Free to play or die, FR. And not gonna lie, Stage 15 is already giving me more headaches than it should. So like you already got it, today we're playing Keyboard Escape Run. And the challenge is, don't spend a single Robux and escape the first of 3 worlds. And since this is literally my first video ever, drop OG in the comments so people know you were here since day 1. Let's try the first stage. I don't need no more speed. I am Speed himself like the Flash. Okay guys, we need more speed. Alright, let's go. Every step gives you +1 speed. Easy. But check this out. The more wins I have, the more speed I get per step. We're still at the very start though, so baby steps for now. Heading to the treadmill, obviously only the X1 speed one, because the rest costs Robux and we're broke FRFR. Level 3 reached, and now focus. And stage 1 out of 15 done. Just had to jump over a few small holes, not gonna lie, easy peasy. First win in the bag. But here's the twist. We need 3 wins to get +2 speed per step. All right, let's keep going. Okay, yeah, 1 win is definitely not enough for this. Let's hit the treadmill real quick, grab some speed, and then go try stage 2, where I gotta dodge the one and only ballerina cappuccino. While I'm grinding the treadmill, let's actually figure out what this game's got. First up, Rebirth. But we need a higher level for that, so we'll circle back later. Next, the free gift button. Spoiler, it's not free. Gotta join a community for that. Nah, we'll pass for now. Sound button, let's check the options. First one, creamy. Nah, too basic for me. Next, chocolate. Okay, this one's actually kind of fire. Then candy, not really my vibe. And last one, clacky. Bro, this one's way too clackdull, gonna go with chocolate. Final answer. Teleport button, completely useless right now. We don't even have enough wins to buy a teleport to a stage, LOL. Inventory, that's basically the shop where you spend wins, but we're too broke for that too. Just like real life loudly crying face in the actual shop button, close that instantly. Same with the X2 speed button, because we're not buying anything with Robux. And finally hit level 6. Gonna try stage 2. You need level 8 for it though, but ballerina cappuccino was way too fast and snatched me up like sugar in her cappuccino. So yeah, back to the treadmill grind till we hit level 8. Level 8, let's go. But before we head back to ballerina cappuccino, quick detour, grabbing 2 more wins real quick so we unlock the next tier and get +2 speed per step. All right, done. Now we cook ballerina cappuccino. Bro, she's actually slow. This was way too easy. And boom, straight up to level 9. And let's go 3 more wins. Time for stage 3, the rolling ball stage. Not gonna lie, if this keeps going like this, we're finishing the whole video in like 10 minutes.
Spoiler, we do not.
Now, how is it even possible that I'm losing this much time on this? This can't be real. Okay, full focus now. First try on stage 3. Dodge the ball first. Quick, run to the first safe platform. Now the second one, fast. Now just sprint through. Done. Honestly, way easier than I thought. And that gives us 10 wins for stage 3. Now we're at 16 wins, which means 5 speed per step. Time to actually level up properly. Let's go, level 11. That fail, you didn't see. That one either. But I'll give you full permission to roast me as a noob in the comments. All right, we're holding off on collecting these 10 wins for now. Taking the risk and pushing forward, let's see if we can first try stage 4 too. Stage 4, just small jumps. 1 more jump. Keep jumping. Honestly, way too easy, even for a noob. 20 wins waiting for stage 4. Do we collect them or not? Yeah, we're collecting. All right, for 25 speed per step, we still need 64 more wins to hit 100, but we can do this. Guys, a crazy treadmill just spawned. This is actually insane. We gotta take advantage of a few steps here. Straight up level 24, let's go. All right, back to farming wins. Oh man, I'm way too fast now. I cannot handle this speed. This cannot be real. Okay, focus now. Let's quickly get these 100 wins done for 25 speed per step. That went way faster than expected. Now let's quickly level up to 30 so we can clear stage 5. Did you know Roblox has over 200 million monthly active users? That's basically the population of Brazil, just playing obby games. Okay, let's clear stage 5 now. Wait for the right timing when the bridge appears. Now run as fast as I can. All right, stage 5 cleared. 1/3 of the way done, and we just get 50 wins straight up for stage 5. This gets us even closer to 500 wins for 50 speed per step. Guys, we can do this. You just gotta believe in me. Now let me quickly finish these 500 wins. I'm on a run right now. I'm on fire. For you, it's less than 10 seconds. For me, it's a couple minutes. But this gets us 50 speed per step. And obviously a little fail too, because we're a noob. Can we take this shortcut? No, we cannot. Anyway, time to try stage 6. And honestly, we should be fast enough for this. Right timing. Jump behind the last wave and run. Run, you noob. We actually did it. Let's go, guys. Now the question is, should we risk stage 7 too? Of course we're doing it. Let the walls open up and we run. More speed. Keep running, you noob. And we cleared that too. This game is way too easy. I can feel it. We're on a run. We should risk stage 8 too. Up the ladder, climb, you noob. Nah, we're too slow. Honestly, kind of saw that coming. All right, back to farming wins. Clearing stage 7 gets us plus 150 wins every time. We're cooking. So I leveled up to 1260 wins. Needed a quick break for that and wanted to hit the treadmill for it. But after a few seconds, I lost connection to the server. All right, back into the game, back on the treadmill. Now we're a bit faster, so we can farm the remaining wins even quicker. Plus wins, plus wins, plus wins, and so on. But wait, hold on. I'm dumb. I completely forgot to do the rebirth this whole time, which gives us a speed boost per step. Let's quickly catch up on that. First rebirth done. Quickly leveling up for the next one. Rebirth 2 done. Collecting steps again. Rebirth 3 done. Now back to level 40 to get our speed back. This goes way faster now, thankfully. Grabbing that last win, and now we're at 2.5k, which gives us 100 speed per step, boosted to 250 speed per step from our rebirths. Why did I not do this earlier? All right, let's grab a bit more speed until we hit level 45, so we can finally clear stage 8. Okay, let's get moving. And on the way, we actually leveled up to 46. That's insane, didn't even expect that. All right, stage 8 time. The rock comes down, and we need to climb the ladder as fast as humanly possible. Come on, and we did it. That gives us 300 wins. Let's go. Next up, we gotta prepare for stage 9. Honestly, I have no clue what this stage is even about yet. But just from looking at it, I can already tell we're way too slow for this one. Let me collect a few more wins so we can buy something from the shop and get even faster. So we've got two options here. Either we buy an item that gives us a flat 3% speed increase, or we get a speed trail that gives us a percentage boost to our speed per step. Now the 3% item sounds solid because it's a guaranteed boost no matter what, doesn't scale with anything, just a flat number added on top. But the speed trail scales with our speed per step, which we've already built up a lot. So the better our stats get, the more the trail is actually worth, compared to a flat percentage that just stays the same value forever. Honestly, I think I'm going with the speed trail, since it's going to give us way more value at this point. Let's grab the purple speed trail for 5k wins, with a 2.5 multiplier. Oh yeah, we don't look broke anymore. Wait, hold on, we just lost all our wins for the speed per step multiplier. I genuinely didn't know you could lose that progress again. Alright, let's get it back and farm a few more wins. Okay, maybe we should just try stage 9 already, since that'll give us way more wins than farming stage 8 over and over. All we really need to do is time it right and jump. Alright, here we go. And nope, we're too slow. Yeah, that stage is not happening yet. Alright, change of plans. Let's go back to farming a few more steps on stage 8 instead, since that's still giving us solid wins for now. And once we've stacked up enough speed from that, we'll come back and give stage 9 another shot, hopefully with actually enough speed this time to make it work. Alright, time to cook stage 9. Wait, did I seriously just accidentally collect the wins right now? Come on. Okay, let's run back to stage 9. By the way, we're almost at the 10-minute mark on this video, and if you're still watching this far, drop a like for me. Alright, focus now, stage 9. Let's go. Alright, let's go again. But this time I actually need to time these jumps properly instead of just yeeting myself forward like last time. Oh no, wait, a hole. I did not see that coming at all. That thing came out of nowhere. Okay, one more try. Better time jumps. And this time when we hit that hole, we just juke to the side instead of panicking. And okay, that was actually clean. I'm kind of proud of that one NGL. Now we could go grab 500 wins for clearing this. But something in me is just saying, forget it. Let's risk stage 10 with Freddy right now instead. Yeah, turns out I overestimated myself again. We are way too slow for this, and Freddy is unbelievably fast. And honestly, looking at him, he doesn't even seem that scary. He's just running toward me like he's trying to give me a hug or something. All right, while we're farming, let me tell you guys a quick story so you actually get to know me a bit better. So back in 3rd grade, our school announced a talent show, and for some reason I convinced myself that I, a kid with 0 actual talents, needed to do a magic trick. I didn't even own a magic kit. I just watched like 2 YouTube videos the night before and figured that counted as practice. So the day comes, I'm standing on stage in front of the entire school, holding this one coin like it's my whole personality. I do the big dramatic hand wave, say some nonsense magic word I made up on the spot, and the coin just slips right out of my fingers. It bounces off the stage, rolls down the steps, and disappears somewhere into the crowd. Dead silence, like you could hear a pin drop in that gym. And instead of just quietly walking off like a normal person, my brain just decided, nope, we're committing to this. So I throw my hands up and go tada, completely straight-faced, like the coin vanishing into a crowd of parents was the actual trick the entire time. And somehow, genuinely no idea why, half the parents actually clapped. To this day, I don't know if they felt bad for me or actually thought that was the plan all along. Okay guys, funny memories aside, let's get back to it. Time to try stage 10 again. Actually, before we head to stage 10, let's quickly knock out another Rebirth real fast. We just need level 75 for this one. And there we go, Rebirth done. That should give us a nice little boost going into this next stage. Now let's just level back up a bit so we're actually fast enough to handle stage 10 this time. Because last time we clearly were not ready for Freddy. This time we're actually clearing stage 10 and getting away from Freddy for good. 3, 2, 1, run. He is still terrifyingly fast. And okay, NGL, maybe he does actually scare me a little bit. But we actually did it. And that gets us a solid 1,000 wins for clearing this stage. Let's go. We're getting closer to the goal step by step. All right, now we gotta grind our way up to 15,000 wins for the next speed per step boost, which again is gonna be like a few seconds for you guys watching, but a solid chunk of time for me. Honestly, the things I do for you guys, I swear. All right, one last time running away from Freddy. And there we go, 15,000 wins and the speed per step bonus unlocked. Only one more of these left to go. Now you're probably wondering what's next. And since I'm actually really close to level 75, we're doing the next Rebirth right now. So now we gotta grind our speed all the way back up again real quick. In the meantime, let me go make myself a latte macchiato. My secret recipe is a shot of espresso, oat milk, a splash of vanilla syrup, and a tiny pinch of cinnamon on top. Sounds random, but trust me, it slaps. All right, we're back at level 75. Next up, we're quickly farming 3k wins so we can buy that chocolate bar item, which adds 3% speed on top of our current speed. All right, let's go buy that chocolate bar. Equipping it now, and we should technically be 3% faster, but NGL, it doesn't really feel any faster. Are we sure this thing is even working? Hey, whatever, I'm sure it's doing something. Anyway, no time to waste. Let's quickly grab a few more wins to get closer to that 50,000 mark and stack up some speed for stage 11. Let's go. So stage 12 is a jump and run stage, and honestly, I am genuinely not good at these. Like really not good. I was always the worst one in my friend group, the noob of the group who always got left behind, which is actually exactly where the name Red Noob Blocks comes from. So if I actually manage to land these last jumps and first try this stage, you guys have to follow me. Deal. Okay, director, I need some epic music right now to actually focus on this. Whoa, I actually did it. Honestly, I expected way more fails on that one. But more importantly, I think you guys owe me a follow now. All right, something in me is saying we should try stage 12, and turns out it's a labyrinth. Yeah, I already don't like the sound of that. Okay, running in, straight ahead, take this turn. Wait, no, back up. Honestly, I have zero idea where I'm going right now. Wrong way. Let's try again. I genuinely have no clue where I'm even running to. This cannot be real. Alright, let's just go farm our 50,000 wins first for that last speed per step bonus. That way we'll actually be fast enough even if we get lost again in there. And NGL, getting these 50,000 wins took way longer than it should have. At this point, I'm genuinely questioning why I even signed up for this challenge.
And here's another spoiler for you guys. It's about to get way worse from here.
Anyway, here we go. 50,000 wins secured. And we've got that last speed per step bonus unlocked. Let's head to the treadmill and level up as fast as possible. But nope, we're still getting way too little speed out of this. This is gonna take forever at this rate. Alright, so let's keep farming wins. But this time to actually buy items that make us faster. So we can grind wins on the higher stages more efficiently and eventually afford a new trail that gives us even more speed per step. Quick run against Ballerina Cappuccina again, just for the love of the game at this point. And now, the rail pain begins. To save you guys some time, here's the next stretch sped up. Alright, this is our final run to buy the red speed trail, which honestly fits perfectly with our skin since we're both red. And on top of that, it gives us a solid 4x speed boost per step. So let's hop on the treadmill with our brand new trail equipped and grind all the way up to level 100 so we can do another rebirth. You guys know the drill by now. This is basically routine at this point. Alright, level 100 reached, rebirth done, and now back to farming speed. I'm thinking level 92 should be more than enough for us to head back to stage 12. Alright, while I'm trying to figure out the right path here, drop a comment letting me know how many attempts you guys needed in this labyrinth, because I am genuinely losing my mind right now. But after what felt like an endless amount of attempts, I finally got it. And since that felt way too good, let's just run it again. And honestly, now that I actually know the way, this level is way easier than I originally thought. Turns out you just gotta know the path and suddenly it's basically nothing. Alright, let's go collect a few more wins. And while I'm collecting these wins, let me ask you guys something. Would you rather have an admin friend who just gives you everything, or be the best player in the game completely on your own, no help at all? Drop your answer in the comments. So you're probably wondering right now, what am I even collecting all these wins for? Honestly, it's pretty simple. We're buying the Rainbow Trail for 100,000 wins, so we can farm speed even faster from here on out. And yep, it's literally a rainbow trailing behind us now. Who would have thought? Now we can spread joy across the entire world of speed. Alright, let's quickly grab 2 more chocolate bars with the wins we have left. And I just noticed I actually had another one that I never even equipped this whole time. Yeah, a noob stays a noob, apparently. So while the shop hasn't restocked yet, and honestly, at this point, after all these hours grinding keyboard escape run, I don't think I'm thinking straight anymore. Let's just quickly do another run for more wins. Oh wait, a special treadmill just spawned. We absolutely need to take advantage of that. Next up, we should try stage 13. We technically need level 100 to clear it, but with all the speed boosts from our items stacked up, we should still be able to pull this off. Honestly, I gotta say, up to this point, I'm actually really enjoying this game. What makes it stand out for me is that it genuinely respects the free-to-play grind. Nothing here feels like it's locked behind a paywall. It's all about how much time and effort you're willing to put in. And as an actual noob, that means I need way longer than probably anyone watching this to get anywhere. There's no shortcut, no quick way to just blast through it. You really have to earn every single step of speed. Anyway, it's time for stage 13, and I've already seen other players just get completely wrecked on this one. Level 98 should be enough. Alright, let's go, no more talking. Wait, we actually got wings. Alright, first jump, nice and clean. Second jump, and we just got absolutely launched into the sky. Okay, let's be careful here. Third jump. Whoa, that one was way too far. That was actually way too close for comfort. And apparently the fourth jump just wasn't meant to happen. Honestly, how did I even manage to fail something that unnecessary? Alright, fourth jump again. Let's pretend that never happened. And the fifth jump, easy, and that's it, stage 13 cleared. I guess keyboard escape run really does give you wings. Who needs an energy drink when the game just hands them to you? And this one actually gives us a massive 25,000 wins. All right, now we're just running, and the wins are stacking up fast. 10% win bonus, then 20% win bonus. Oh, a golden key just dropped, and now a 30% win bonus on top of that. What's the highest win bonus you guys have ever gotten in a run like this? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's quickly grab a 10th item while we're at it. Oh, and another golden key right there. And of course, the unnecessary fails just keep on coming. I don't think those are ever going to stop at this point. All right, so technically we need level 110 for stage 14. But with all the items we've stacked up, maybe, just maybe, we can pull this off anyway. Okay, that was way too close. And okay, that one was also way too close. Back to farming wins. Because if there's one thing we're actually good at, it's this. All right, now with another 10% speed item equipped in level 104, we should actually be able to pull this off. Just a little bit more. Come on, come on. And there we go, stage 14 mastered. And now there's only one final stage left. Grabbed 50,000 wins from that one, and honestly that felt so good. Let's just run it a few more times. Okay, since we're barely scraping through this every time, I think it really comes down to timing now. We need to nail the jump perfectly. Quickly grabbing some more wins, and there we go. That's our third blue item now. But somehow we're leveling up way too slowly at this point, and I really just want to finally clear stage 15 already. I'm guessing we need to farm for a new trail now, and this one costs 5 million wins. Right now, we're only getting 50,000 wins per stage cleared. I was never the best at math, but even I can tell that means we've got to run this stage all the way to stage 15 a full 100 times. And if we factor in all the fails on top of that, yeah, see you guys in a couple hours. All right, we're on the final run to actually finish these wins. And I gotta say, this took way longer than I expected. Honestly, I had time to reflect on my entire life during this grind. But hey, we finally got there. Okay guys, time to buy the Cosmic Trail for 5 million wins, which gives us a massive 100x speed boost per step. This thing looks powerful. Quick test run on the treadmill. And yeah, this is definitely faster, no doubt about it. All right, let's quickly grab the last blue items too, so our whole inventory is fully blue. And don't worry, I'm sparing you guys the actual footage of farming all these wins. All right, we did it. Full inventory of blue items, 100% speed boost stacked up. And now it's finally time for stage 15. And honestly, time to start wrapping this video up too.
14 stages down, 1 left. But this is not like the others. Stage 15 begins with a jump and run through pure chaos, no room for mistakes. Survive that, and you'll climb a path where boulders rain down from above. One wrong step and it's over. Push forward, and deadly waves will strike from the walls on both sides, waiting for the smallest hesitation. Keep going, and the walls themselves will close in on you like a trash compactor, crushing anyone too slow to escape. And if, somehow, you make it that far, a massive labyrinth awaits, with something enormous chasing you the entire way through, a giant chicken, relentless, and never slowing down. 15 stages, 1 final test, and only the fastest will make it out alive.
All right, enough talking, let's go. Okay, yeah, that did not go as planned at all. Failing the very first jump immediately. That's actually kind of embarrassing. Maybe I really am still too slow for this. Maybe they were right. Maybe I actually am just a massive noob. And why does this level even have to start with a jump and run out of everything? This could not be worse. Attempt number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. All right, I think we just need another rebirth at this point. Let's quickly go grab a few more wins so we can afford something new. Yeah, this can't keep going like this. And of course, perfect timing. I just lost connection to the game entirely and can't even get back in. So while we wait, did you guys know I actually really enjoy going to the gym in my free time? My bench press PR is 150 kilos, which is around 330 pounds. So that's more than double my own body weight. No flex though, just putting that out there. Alright, back to keyboard escape run. We've got 1 million wins sitting here. Let's go grab that glow aura. Oh yeah, that thing is actually glowing insanely. Love that. Alright, back to stage 15. Honestly, I have no idea how we even managed to clear the first part of this jump and run before, but from what I can tell now, timing is everything here, and on top of that, we actually need to pull off double jumps. Alright, now the deadly waves. Okay, so that was apparently a deadly wave. Not gonna lie, I'm actually struggling with this jump and run way more than I expected, but I just had an idea. Instead of running all the way back after every single fail, we could just teleport straight to this point instead. So let me quickly farm a few wins here, right up until the point where I'm basically about to lose it, and then we try again. Alright, 1.5 million should be more than enough. Let's finish this once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, after countless attempts, I can feel it. I genuinely feel like we can actually pull this off. So sit back and enjoy the final stage, stage 15. Jump and run, easy. The rolling ball, easy. The waves, easy. The closing walls, easy. And the labyrinth, we got through that too. And with that, our challenge comes to an end. We managed to escape the first world of keyboard escape run without spending a single Robux. So I'll see you guys next time in World 2. Don't forget to drop a like, hit that notification bell, and come hang out in my Discord. Red Noob Blocks out.